So on the final morning of the AWSI, I went down to the event site pretty early, and I was hoping to get a chance to try some of the e-foils because I've never been on any kind of foil drive or e-foil or anything, only ever pump foiled. In fact, I've never even gone winging or really anything at all besides just pump foiling. So so I was kind of waiting for things to get started here, and so I took a few rips around the event site here, and when I was going upwind here, someone yelled to me in the boat and said, "Hey Kevin, how you doing?" And I was like, "Hey." I had no idea who it was, so I couldn't turn around to see who it was, so I kept going, and I was just trying to kind of ride some of these little bumps and just have some fun before kind of calling it for pump foiling for the day. And I mean, it was just a tiny little bit of rain, maybe just a few specks and a few drops. And, there was really not much going on, just a few little swells rolling in, not too much. The wind was coming from the north there, so to my right. So I went around for a bit and then caught my breath, and then I launched again to see what it's like catching a few of these little bumps while I have a little more gas in the tank. And so I was taking a rip over here. This is pretty fun, this little section here from the jetty over to where it gets really shallow, because that seems to be where the bumps kind of stack up, and you can ride them there. But anyway, so I headed back up, and the boat was still floating there. I guess they were just waiting for the events to start for the day, and I think that this was a wake boat that was driving around making wakes for a bunch of people to practice on. But anyway, I thought I'd stop over and say hello and find out who it was who knew my name. So I just was talking to them, and they're like, "Hey man, come on up and show me that big wing," And they were really curious, and they're like, "Oh my God, I've never seen a wing even half that big before. Like, how do you start that thing?" And I was like, "Oh, here, it's easy. I'll show you." So I think this is my first knee start off the side of a boat. So I just took a little turn, and they were just whooping, and "Oh my God, that's awesome, man!" And just like that, I looked at the opposite side of the river, and I was like, "I'm going for it. I'm gonna see if I can cross the river." I'd never planned to do it. I guess it'd been in the back of my mind, like, can I do it? Because it's something like, it's basically a mile across, so like slightly over 1.5 kilometers. I've gone that distance before, but if you know the Columbia River, it's extremely bumpy. There's a strong current. The wind was coming right in my face there, so it was an ill-conceived decision, let's just say. And you can see here I was fighting, going back and forth, and finally gave it up, and boom. Got caught pumping uphill. But you can see I made it across the state line, so I guess technically I pumped from one state to another. But man, it was a long swim back, and the current, like I said, was pretty strong. So I wasn't swimming against it, but it was moving me. So I had to swim. Took me, I don't know, it took me like 40 minutes or something to swim back. And it was funny, by the time I got back kind of to just out in front of the event site. There was a guy on a jet ski, and he's like, "Can I help you out?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, man." And I think originally he thought, "I can give you a tow up." And I was like, "No, actually, can I just launch off the back of your ski?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure, I guess." Like, he didn't even think that was possible, but I did. I just knee started right off the back, no problem. And I was like, "Okay, I'm pretty tired from that long swim. I'm just gonna head straight for the beach." And that's what I did. And you can see the wind had picked up in this time. This was like an hour later or whatever. And the waves are starting to pick up a little bit of white water and chop. So anyway, I saw the beach, and I was like, I'm just gonna go for it. And it was the funniest thing, because I was coming in, and I was just like, there are a couple guys kind of on the beach with getting their wetsuits on and stuff. And it turned out I know these guys.
Got legs of steel. Been going all morning, eh? Oh my God. Well, that thing is huge. tried to cross, and I fell about a quarter mile from the shore as the hell logs went back.
Yeah, I'm Sheldon.
Hey, Sheldon. From Vancouver?
Yeah, well, from Toronto.
Yeah, good to meet you.
Same chat. Jerry.
Gary, nice to meet you.
I don't care.
Yeah, such nice guys. So I've seen them on the chat, our local Dogstar chat, but this is the first chance I had to meet them.